So it's Friday, and after all the chaos of this week, the yard is now empty, thank God. So we've got the first load going after a good 4 days, I'd say. About time. Nice and empty everywhere. There was cars piled everywhere. Rows, there was double stacked over there. And then James is just loading this bin. Stand back. Standing back. So yeah, we're just getting this load going. It is Friday, everyone's about to go home. And James is doing the other.
Right, end of the day, Friday. Just loaded the Arctic wagon. Everyone's gone home. As you can see, the stack of cars is pretty big. It's took me all morning just to organise down here and empty the yard from all the cars. But everyone from work, well not everyone, but a few of us have actually gone up to the pub. 3 ton is up there now, begging for me to come up, so I'm going to see if he'll get me a pint and see what he says. This is.
You alright, Chief?
Are you up there now?
Yeah, we're still up here, yeah.
Right, get me a cold one in.
What do you want? Great camp.
Do they have Birra Moretti?
Yeah, Birra Moretti.
Yeah, get me one of them.
What does Lucy want?
No, Lucy can't come. She's going to like some spinning class or something stupid.
Oh, alright,
So, but I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Alright, no worries.
Nice one. See you in a bit. So 3 ton didn't even question about buying me a pint. Not a problem. See, he's not tight 3 ton when it comes to beers. So I'm going to go up there now and have 1 pint, and that is it. I've got work tomorrow. I might show you a bit up there. Right, so we're at the local Dog and Partridge. 2 minutes up the road. So let's see. Is there in there? I got here. Stuart had a pint waiting for me, didn't you, Stuart? Cheers, Stuart. Miles is three JDs deep, aren't you, Miles, lad? 4. He's getting a bit giddy now, isn't he, Miles? He's getting giddy, good lad. And Ryan's on the pool table. Who's going to win, Ryan?
Better on pool table than on your system.
You better be.
The only thing what actually scares me is if I have 3 beers, I will be in Rottenstall with Miles later on.
Yes!
We did a burn at 6 o'clock, didn't we? Yeah, me and Miles, last man standing. Last man standing every time.
Every time. Without fail.
So, we're going to end it there.
Miles,
Cheers to everyone.
You better beat Ginger.
No, it's not Ginger, it's Robbie Bond.
I'm not getting in this conversation.
Right, we're going to end it there. Stuart, end the video. He's leaving me hanging here. Right, 3 ton did it, there we go. Cheers. See you in a bit, boys. Miles. Oh, you not having one?
Driving?
Oh, you're driving, yeah.
2 then.
Holy, is that mine?
That's yours.
Lad. Has Stuart had one?
Lad.
I'm not having 2. No, I'm not. Not a chance.
Games until you get 4 games.
Can't relate. I missed it.
Why does that taste like sours? What's that paid for?
That's actually quite nice. How was that, Ryan?
That was alright actually, it tastes like sours.
Hope everyone's managing and hope everyone's alright. That's actually been boiling inside me for a long time. Right, so things are busy, things are good, things are growing. There's a lot going on in the background. There's a lot of things we don't mention, like in the background of the business, etc. So we are going to try, well, I'm going to try and show a bit more business aspects to what I actually do. To you guys out there who want to see it. There's obviously people who don't want to see it and there's people who do want to see it. So that's to come. But anyway, James this morning, he's processed all the engines in the yard. He's been very busy. He's managed to get on top of the engines. We've cleaned out all the baler. We've got all the baler prepared, ready to go. It's not been used for the last couple of days whilst he's been sorting out the scrap area to get all these engines done and get the skips gone. So he's jumped on the machine now. Baler's been cracked up, warmed it up, checked all the oil, etc. Chris is on the baler and James is on the machine. So they're going to get a couple of Arctic trailers worth of bales ready to go. And then we can get some scrap out the yard because it's filling up very fast with the amount of cars what are coming in. We're getting in excess of 30 cars a day this week, so it's been absolutely crazy. We are paying quite strong money to get the cars in, but there's a lot of other competitors out there trying to pay even more. I mean, it can get very competitive when you're trying to get the numbers. Like, you always get your trickles and the public coming in and your regular people, but when you want to try and push it to get more cars coming in, you've got to approach like local recovery guys, local recovery places, whatever. But then it comes down to the money. So there's like two different types of people you deal with, like types of the size. There's the public and then the businesses you deal with. What? So yeah, James is going to get the baling done, get them bales gone, and then we can clear the yard out. Yard's looking sweet, we keep it on top of the cars. Nathan's off for a week. It's full steam ahead as normal. We've emptied the garages, and yeah, just keeping everyone busy. That's what we need to do. Me and James are there. Me and James are the managers. We're there to keep it busy. That's what we do, and it's working quite efficiently. There's a lot of things we could be doing to make it more efficient, but that means spending money, which is again what's lying on in the background, which we don't say a lot about, I'll be honest, but there is a lot lying dormant on what we're planning on doing. But yeah, guys, let's get onto James on the machine. Let's get some baling done and let's get it gone. No, friggin' fell off into the water.
Who?
The camera.
Oh, right.
My feet are soaking. Now.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, I know it's on the camera, but my feet are soaking. My boots are soaking.
We've literally been in
I've just started baling, and the friggin' thing don't even stick on the windscreen. The camera's here, John. You do know this is urgent. Like, it's wet inside.
Yeah. How bad is it though?
Right, you better off just leaving that.
Oh yeah,
there.
look at all water coming out of that, yeah. Change back also. Still recording, like. Is it actually still recording?
You might be able to get that.
No, I've got the bubble in it and everything.
Yeah.
I was shouting, like we're underwater.
So guys, after that incident with James dropping it in the puddle, luckily it's waterproof. So yeah, there was a little incident with the landing in a puddle. Luckily, Chris and James went into the puddle and got the camera, and it survived. So the suction pad what goes onto the window screen came off. So we've got now. I've got a sticky pad to go onto this. So we're going to put the sticky pad onto the window, and then he doesn't need to use the suction pad. So I'm going to go and pass him over now. So it's all set up now. We're going to stick it on his windscreen. You have to peel that off. It's recording now. Right, yeah. After dropping that in the pond, we're back in action. All good. Should be. Makes it struck on right. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so another busy day today. I've just jumped off the machine now after a couple of hours of bailing with Chris. He's just doing the last one now. We've got enough bales to go for today, and then tomorrow we're going to really start hitting the pile, getting for the scrap and getting it gone. We're going to try and push for 2 Arctics a day, which is around 40 cars and around 40 tonne. So if we can do 2 Arctics a day, pile will get smaller because we're not just doing 40 cars from the pile, we're also processing what comes through the gate every day, which is averaging around 20 to 25 a day at the moment. So I'll be busy processing the scrappers coming in and the pile, so that it could actually take a week to get over that pile of scrap cars. But I have just filled 3 bins full of engines. So we've got this 40 yarder here full of aluminium ones. I'll show you in there, as you can see. So that's going tomorrow. The wire's building up nicely. I'm going to be getting all that together very soon and weighing that in. I've got some steel engines here which are ready to go when I get an exchange. It is a mess down here, I've got to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Circumstances are hard work. This bin is full of steels, as you can see, and there's one more around here which I'll show you, and this one's got all the some more alloys in. Another pile of wire. It's like a maze. Little cars everywhere. Now these are stacked good, so I am aware that they're there just in case there's any movement. And there's another bin here, more alloy engines. So yeah, there's a lot of scrap to go, and it's my job to make sure it all goes. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that this week. Right, everyone's finished work now. Having a little chat. Right, what's Kenny robbing now? Why is he taking a bottle of vinegar home?
Right,
Right, let me see this, Kenny. Open your bag.
Pete will not eat no food
So-
if he's got no vinegar on.
We found
Wind him up.
a tub of vinegar in the back of a car, and Kenny is sniping it.
Yeah, for my stepdad, he will not eat anything unless it's not got vinegar on.
Can't believe he's taking that home. What's Chris doing? Right, see you in a bit, Stuart.
Hey, you forgot to do that shout out.
Why are you bumming this so much?
Some frame's gonna fall off.
God, yeah, I can hear it.
Who's ringing me now? Look who that is.
Brad, the messer. Why is he ringing you?
Listen. Hello. What do you want, you messer? What do you want?
Where are you?
Sat in a car with Jimmy on camera.
Waiting for you, you messer.
Can you get the damp running?
No, I'm clearing yard. Arctic's on its way.
Back on the way back to 3. We've got two more, then another 3 to get.
You're gonna be busy then.
I'll crack the daff up now if you want. Is that what you want?
Yeah, what's that from you?
Crack the damp up.
Right.
I'm going to pop this pendulum off and go straight back out, but I need it unloaded if you can.
Right, I'll crack it.
Yeah, I know what it's like.
So yeah, Miles is making sure the yard's nice and clear for the Arctic. It is running smooth.
Right.
But sometimes we just find ourselves just working, and I do like the progression. That's the only thing. Why have you got a black eye?
Just mug
Is it?
from the wheels.
Right, I've done a bit of recording.
Plus that's your face. On the other side.
Probably in that puddle trying to find the camera when I dropped it. How we doing, guys? This is just a little quick segment, so if you don't like the office stuff or me talking about like what I do and stuff like that, this is probably the time to knock off. But to the people who do want to hear a bit about what I do and what we're doing in the background and how the business kind of runs in a sense, stay and watch. So basically, my daily tasks and jobs, obviously, like me and James are obviously trying to bring the business forward, like, as well as running the place and actually doing jobs. We do work, do you know, as well as running the place. Like my daily chores are answering eBay questions, dealing with cases on eBay, performances on eBay, promotions, uploading stock on, like if I see mistakes, find out why mistakes have happened, find the root of the cause, like why has this mistake happened, how can we prevent this mistake from happening again. Like if I keep on seeing the same types of things happening, say headlight brackets kept on breaking in the post, why headlight brackets keep on breaking in the post? Well, we're not packing the headlights properly. How can we fix this? Tell the staff to pack them better or find unsourced suitable boxes for packing headlights, that types of stuff. Implementing new processes, health and safety tasks like risk assessments, the HR side, employees, are they happy with the jobs? Do they have complaints about certain things? Wages, timesheets, managing overall, making sure on a daily basis people have got tasks to do throughout the day. Say a task is running behind, say, oh, the stock checks on the racks, that's not been done in a week, right, we need to make sure that gets done, type of thing, do you know? So we are a growing company, so as we're getting bigger, we're finding out with more staff, there becomes more problems, and then obviously there's problems to certain staff members. I mean, it's hard to explain, but it's coming up to the point in growth now where I would say over the next couple of years we're going to have to start having departments for certain types of things. I mean, we do kind of have departments now, like we've got the reception downstairs, what deals with customers coming in. In my office, I just deal with the background type of stuff and the eBay. James Macro, he's like the editing side, and he also helps like project manage certain things on the warehouse management side and what parts come off certain cars. It goes on and on and on and on and on. It's took us years to learn the way things are and how we want things to be. But we do want to grow the business. We don't want to stay the same for the next 5 years. We want to see considerable growth over the next 5 years. And we do have like ideas in mind, like, I mean, we do use a piece of software right now. It's like a budget level software. People who are in the braking side of the game, you'll know there's quite a few pieces of software out there readily available, and we are on the cheapest one. When we first went on it, that was the first step. Before that, we wasn't even using any inventory management. So we've got onto the inventory management, we've learned the software, we've got to use it, and we can see the problems and what's holding us behind. Like, it does have data like what type of cars are the best brakes and stuff like that, but it could be a lot better. So we have been looking at a new piece of software. I'm not going to say the name of it, but we're working quite closely with them to get it all set up and get it in motion. So basically, in what I'm doing at the moment, as well as the software, I'm trying to implement new processes in each section to make it run as smoothly and as safely as possible. But also this software, what we're getting, it does all the transport side of it, so the management of the transportation, which can get quite complicated when you've got more recovery trucks. Like, we have a single Sprinter now, we have the Leyland DAF and we have the Renault Midland. We are looking at getting a transporter, but we've just got a few more investments to make first before we dive into that, because at this moment in time the yard's coming up to its maximum capacity for the amount of cars what can come in each day, which I think is around 30. When it starts hitting over 30 on a daily basis, it's starting to get overrun, and it's more so the room than anything. We need more room. But before we start thinking about expanding the room, which is a lot of concreting down there, I want to try and get this software implemented and improve our processes of everything. So even down to this piece of software will manage all your transportation. So you can put your Renault Midland will carry 3 to 4 cars, your Leyland DAF will carry 2, your Mercedes Sprinter will carry 1. You can put all your postcodes in there, your registrations, your size of vehicles, etc. And it can branch them down to locations. Just 1 second. Yeah!
What's up in the rest of this engine?
Alright.
Yep, cover that road.
Yeah, it deals with all the transportation side and it manages the transportation. As of right now, we're using a piece of software for the transportation and a piece of software for the inventory management and the invoices, sales side, etc. But this new one can integrate with, like, say, exporters. When a car comes in, it'll even break down the pricing range. Is it worth exporting the parts, which is quicker and easier and less complaints and less customer service, or is it worth breaking it down? So say the car comes in, bloody hell, that car's going to break for 5 grand, but export for £1,000, it's worth breaking it for the 5 grand. Yeah, if it comes in, it's going to export at 800 quid, but it's only going to break for 1,500 quid. Personally, I would export it and get it gone, because there's no packing involved, no eBay fees, no time listing the items and stuff like that. So you've got to take everything into account. What's the best way to make a profit out of that car? So yeah, that piece of software we're looking into now, and obviously implement new processes, and then we need to concrete all the bottom of the yard, and then we're going to have to create a full plan, management plan of how the scrap bay is going to work most efficiently, how the wagons are going to be coming in, where the wagons are going to go, where we're going to store the metals, the bales, where's the baler going to go, the machine, and then we need a scrap handler. It goes on and on and on. But any scrap yards what I do watch, I don't know how many do watch, but if there is any scrap yards that watch and you're interested in, say, looking at a piece of software to use for your business, let us know. And then when we implement this new piece of software, I'm willing to show, like, how we are implementing it and how we're going to change over to the new piece of software. So yeah, let us know in the comments. If there's enough comments saying you're interested in seeing that and would be interested in purchasing it, like, because we're working close with the people with this software, maybe we can try and help you out with a better pricing range or whatever. I don't know, it depends how many people are interested. If there's 150 comments of scrap yards very interested, well then it could work out well. But yeah, anyway, I'll show you the process of implementing it if we're getting enough interest. So guys, I'm going to crack on with my stuff now. I can explain a lot more, but there's just so much to explain, and even on a daily basis what me and James are doing, it can get a bit overwhelming at times, but we do handle it well, so it's all good. Peace out. Right, Arctic's here. First one in a couple of days, and it's actually my mate Greg. Oh, smiling! Greg, look! What are you going to say to the people? Oh, FBI! He's part of the FBI now! Why have you got earpiece on?
Guys, I'm not angry.
Men in black. Oh, he's the alien hunter.
You get it first time now, Greg, because we're recording. Can't edit this up, you know. First time, mate.
How many are you coming, James? 2? This one. I'll get it. It is heavy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because you bend that pinch. You bent it. Whoa! But you don't think so. You. Can you do it?
So, with our machine, we have to load the Arctics lengthways, which can be a bit of a pain. I stack them and then I slide them in, don't I?
Yeah.
Did you watch last night's video?
No.
Oh!
No time.
I thought you walked down on settee with pizza and that.
I'm busy, man.
You're busy, man. Make sure you watch it though, yeah?
Yeah.
You've subscribed though, haven't you? Because I made you, didn't I, when you got your phone out? I made him subscribe. Listen, you've got to do what you got to do, boys. So yeah, like I was saying, we're loading these lengthways with the doors open just for visibility because the machine's quite low. It's not like a high raised cab scrap handler, which is something we're probably going to be looking into getting soon. But for now, we've just got to make do with what we got, boys. Well, that Doosan is getting a hammering. Oh yeah. Yes, wonder if I can put the camera on the floor and he goes over it. I'm going to risk it, that. It's not got sand on it. You could do, yeah. Probably do that. What I want to do though, set the camera up in the cab as it's reversing down. Yeah, yeah. It's all about the video quality, boys.
Oh, you bloody maniac!
Listen, a lot of people do get mad at me for doing that, but that is me saying, whoa, stop. Yeah. I never do that if I don't mean it. Right, I'll start loading, yeah? Nice one. So we're going to go to the windscreen, and I've got my new little bracket on so it doesn't drop in the water. Because I am literally caked in oil, so we'll see you on the windscreen. So that Arctic's loaded. He's going to get the sheet on now. Quickly write me an advice note and then we'll get him gone. Only one today, but we're going to be doing 2 tomorrow. Brad is still driving, picking up cars. We're that busy. What time is it? It's 6:30. Are you getting more? Good lad, I'd have a bit of overtime, don't you, lad? What are you getting now? Right.
That's the 11.
That's what we like. Brad will stay on, we'll start early. However many cars are booked in the day you get, don't you? Yeah? If there's 2 he'll get him, if there's 20 he'll get him. I bet you have, yeah. Been busy, really busy. So yeah. Right, you're right then, aren't you? Yeah.
It's all on strap. It's all important.
Yeah. Right, sorted lad, alright. I'll see you in a bit. Are you sheeting it? Yeah. Right, we're gonna leave it there. See you in the morning.
I know sometimes life can be tough, and you feel like you just had enough.